Peace and harmony to the collective. I'm sending love to the universe and to everyone who is watching this video. I want to share some words of wisdom with you. Love. What is the spiritual plane? The spiritual plane is the plane where you decide whether you move to a higher plane or burn out your desires for the physical lower plane. The term spiritual senses represent a secondary set of senses corresponding to the sense of the physical world. In other words, the earthly senses of hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling, and tasting have spiritual counterparts by which the spiritual body receives impressions. These 5 physical senses are really one. When you condense the 5 human senses, you actually come out with one sense, and that is the sense of feel, touch. Because taste is a sense of touch. Matter touches taste buds, and smell is also a sense of touch. Particles touches nerves that reacts to smell. To hear is a sense of touch because sound waves touches the eardrums and then causes it to vibrate. Also, to see is a sense of touch because light has to touch the cornea to enter iris, which enables you to see. How many senses does the human body actually have? The human body has 9 senses and not 5. Psychometry, intuition, telepathy, clairvoyance, touch, taste, hear, smell, and feel. Only 5 are mentioned because all others are a form of a greater one sense, feeling, touch. And the other 4 higher senses are not sufficiently developed because of the removal of the bathyrial gland. Your 4 higher senses are telepathy, which is mental communication or the transferences of thought from one being to another without the use of words or wires. Intuition, which is the quick perception of truth by the mind without the intervention of any process of thought. Psychometry, which is object reading, the ability to identify or to tell something about an object by picking up thought waves implanted by someone previously with the article. Lastly, there is clairvoyance, which is the ability to see into other dimension, second sight, and awareness of distinct objects and events. These 4 senses are also come down to one sense: perception, telepathy, psychometry, intuition, and clairvoyance are all each sense of perception. When you get to the 5 physical sense, it is already established that they are all one: touch. And to touch is to perceive. Thus, you only have one sense, and that is perception. You need your spirit body, which can be seen only by means of spiritual vision. Yet, to men disciplined enough on the physical plane, the spiritual body may be seen. in the form of a vapor, matter, which is often alluded to us as ghost. The spiritual also can be visited without death. If one masters the desires of the physical plane, the spiritual body differs from the physical body in that it lives longer. However, even the spiritual body is not immortal. It finally disintegrates and also resolves into its original elements. If the ethereal cord is broken by accident on the spiritual plane, the physical body, which lies in a state of sleep, dies, and the spirit can never return to the physical body.